Hey yo, what's up, man? It's your boy, Hip Hop Gamer. You already know what time it is. Now, the reason why I touched on this a little bit, but I got something else to add to it. You know what I'm saying? In terms of this whole PSN thing or whatever. But here you see the title, right? You know, after E3, real talk. After E3, Sony will have the last laugh. Thanks, Kojima. You already know what time it is, man. Now check this out. Before I even get into anything, I wanna kick something for you guys. I know you haven't heard nothing from me lately in terms of rap and everything, so I'm gonna spit something for you real quick. Just a little piece of a song that's gonna be coming out soon. Alright? Check this out. Yo. Zone fire, come back quick and I'll cut that wire. Insane flow with a body blow. You know that I give when I spit it, go higher. Riders roll, go for broke, put you in the chokehold so your blood don't flow. Get it in, go hard. I die for the job. I'm the best of the best, so the rest I ball. Never stay calm, hype to the end. Middle of a battle, you fear my sin. I'll always been going in for the kill. Got blood everywhere, so you know I'm real. Fuck how you feel, I'm a beast and raised similar to a blade. I run this stage, I run this game. When you say who's the best, motherfucker, say my name. Alright, I just had to get that out the way because you already know who the best is. You feel me? Now, let's get more into this article real quick. Now, real talk, right? I want to give a big round of applause for Microsoft. Real talk. I support Microsoft big time, man. And I'm so happy that they was able to bring Xbox Live out to the forefront for console games, console gamers to enjoy online. Something that PC kind of always had only. You feel me? But you know what? PSN right now being down is proof of all the significance on how important online is to people. So I want to congratulate Microsoft for really being the true pioneers. Now, it's not to take away anything from the Dreamcast. It's not to take anything away from PS2 when they had their little network, you know, with the SOCOM and everything that they was doing. But Xbox Live was the true system software that made online gaming for consoles like elite, you know what I'm saying, and everybody jumped on board. So I'm real happy for that. So I wanted to take time out to congratulate Microsoft and say thank you for that. You know, now another thing is, in terms of PSN being down, I know a lot of people want to go online, they pissed off and stuff like that, but you know, there is a thing called offline. Now, I remember back in the day on Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and all this other stuff, you know, before online was even there, we still enjoyed our games. You can still do the same thing now. You know what I mean? There's tons of games out there, especially on Sony system, that you can play offline that gives you great single-player experiences. You feel me? So it's not the end of the world, even though it kind of it can piss you off. You know what I'm saying? We all want to go online. I mean, come on. But at the end of the day, you know, it will be back. You feel me? It will be back. But just wanted to give a shout out to and a special acknowledgement to all the single player games out there, because it's like, yo, single player still exists, and it's part of the reason why multiplayer exists in a lot of these single player games. You want to know why? Because if single player games wasn't successful, then we wouldn't see, you know, other versions of those games, and other versions of those games led to having multiplayer in them. You feel me? So, you know, that's great. And also, people love online. That's another reason why they implement multiplayer in games too. So it goes hand in hand. You feel me? Hand in hand. Thank you. So the next thing I want to talk about real quick is this. Sony held us down since 1994 when it comes to video games, man. Since they launched PlayStation 1 in Japan in 94. It's 2011 right now. And I see so many blogs, so many websites, so many people, so many journalists, so much, all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I see all these hate articles on Sony. I see a lot of people making up stuff. Talking about, oh, I did this, and what if this happens? And then, shut up. Like seriously, man. The reason why I had to put that out there is because for a company to go through what they go through, create constant stuff for us, and then the supporters of Sony, the gamers, the true supporters of Sony, like lose all their loyalty and just start bashing them? Seriously? Now, the only reason why we're going through what we're going through is because there's a group of people that don't like Sony and they was malicious. Real talk. That's the only reason why we're going through what we're going through. And I don't see no articles, like the amount of articles that's going against Sony, I don't see not one piece of articles talking about like hackers is this, hackers is that, stop hacking, stop. I don't see usually you'll see a petition right now saying, yo, if you don't like hackers, sign up and do this. And now, since Sony is going through everything that they're going through conferences, apologizing to people, they're going through everything. They're working hard to get this fixed. I can understand if Sony was just sitting back like, yo, oh well, our system is down, it go up when it goes up. Like, they working diligently. There's people out there right now that I know for a fact that can't even be with their family. Can't even be with their family, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they working extra overtime hard. You know what I mean? And then there's other people being dragged into this to help make this work. And the thing that make it worse is when you got a lot of people that's supposed to be supportive of the game industry, whether it's Sony or Microsoft or Nintendo Wii or whoever it is. Anybody could go through these situations. You ever heard of identity theft? You know what I'm saying? Visa, American Express, everybody have security on these systems, but anybody can get hacked. It's not the company fault they got hacked. It's the hacker's fault they got hacked. That's why they call it a fucking hack. Like, you see what I'm saying? So, my thing is, sorry for all that extra aggression, is just that when you passionate like how I am, about the industry, period. I'm not doing this because it's Sony. I'm doing this because it's us. Us as gamers, we supposed to support them when they get into a crisis. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of gamers and a lot of these websites coming out are just so selfish and just want to take an opportunity to jump on a bandwagon of negativity. You see what I'm saying? And it's foul. Because everybody that's talking shit, if you put them in that situation and they site got hacked or something, whatever, and everybody started bashing you when you trying your best to get things back up and running, you don't need that extra negativity in your head. You trying to work. You see what I'm saying? So, my thing is, all the websites that's doing that, and y'all know who y'all are, Sony's gonna have the last laugh. That's why I titled this article perfectly. Sony's gonna have the last laugh. Because he's still gonna get your money, because you're gonna be forced to buy the stuff that they're gonna show. And when you see it, you'll be like, oh, watch. You're gonna feel bad. If you're passionate like me, you're gonna feel bad about what you're doing right now. For real. And now, in terms of going back to Sony holding us down since 94, we've seen the PlayStation, we've seen the PlayStation 2, we've seen the PlayStation 3, we've seen the PSP, we see the Xperia, now the PSP 2 is coming. Soon, in another couple of years, you'll see the PS4. You see all these things, that they created for us. Since 94 to 2011, they never ever had a situation like this. And the moment they do, this is how you guys respond. For real? Seriously? What goes around, come around. That's all I'm saying. Now, the next thing I want to move on to is this. Right? Sony's E3 conference this year will definitely be one to remember. And that goes for Nintendo as well. And that goes for Microsoft as well. Now, keep in mind, Microsoft has been the quietest. As usual, they have reasons for that. I'm going to just leave it at that. Okay? But here's the deal. Real talk. Here's the deal. Sony gonna have something for you guys to remember. And I really want to give a big thanks to Kojima, Hideo Kojima. Hopefully I said it right, because I know they don't like when you mess up their names. But Mr. Kojima, I'll stay on the safe side. Let's just say he has some very deep, detailed, exclusive plans for Sony. Now, from what I'm hearing, it's more related to the NGP as opposed to the PS3. But here's a twist to that. Whatever he has planned for the NGP is just the initial beginning of what's going to eventually come to the PS3. Now, to me, that I know that's kind of vague, but I can only go on what I'm hearing. I may hear more, and I'll let you guys know. But I will say this. In 2009, I believe 2009, I was at GDC, right? I was in the conference that Hideo Kojima was doing, talking about the next step with Solid Snake. And there's a lot of people that was talking a lot of things. And I heard something from a very interesting person. I can't name drop yet. I will name drop, but I can't name drop yet. I gotta get permission first. But I will say this. Mr. Kojima is working on one of his most ambitious projects ever. The thing is that it may not be Solid Snake. That's all I'm gonna leave with right now. And in terms of it being exclusive plans, considering how big this particular project is, and the fact that they really love Sony and the relationship that he has with them, from what I'm hearing, Sony put up some dough to do something amazing. And if everything comes to light, hopefully at E3, like I'm being told, this is definitely going to be something that you don't want to miss. And it will be one of those E3s that will definitely be remembered for years to come. Thanks, Kojima. After Sony, after E3, all this PSN shit that y'all trying to knock him for, all that turn around real fast, so I ain't even worried about it. So one love, God bless. It's your boy Hip Hop Gamer, keeping it gangster. You already know what time it is, man. See you guys soon. Peace.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill, I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. On a tree frog, it's ordeal, the trial to survive.